Hi, thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to be pulling one card from each of the oracle decks that I've selected here. The first three cards are meant to be a combination from Spirit as far as your energy, and the final deck here is intended to be an energy or message in addition to the first message here. Sometimes it fits right in and goes right along with this first message and the first three cards that are pulled, but it is intended to be a separate additional message, Taurus. So Taurus, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Taurus. Please give me a message for Taurus. Ooh. The Fire Prince. Optimism, aggression. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Taurus. Taurus. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Taurus. Taurus. Goblins. Not yet seen that card. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me a message for Taurus. A grand symphony. Okay, Taurus, well, just intuitively here, I'm getting this kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes sort of feeling. You have the Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. I'm not seeing aggression unless it's as far as like going after this passion or this desire that you have, right? But with fire, things burn, right? And then like the phoenix, things are rebirthed afterward. And I feel like that's like what you're happening here, and I think that goes right along with the butterfly. Transformation is beautiful. Butterfly spirit. So a butterfly has to go into a cocoon and kind of to go through its transformation process. And when they go into that cocoon, it's a dark and almost scary, unknown place that they go into, and it's a painful process, right? Like fire So I think that you're going through this transformation, rebirth of sorts, Taurus, and it might not be comfortable right now. We have goblins here. I think that goblins, goblins live in the dark of the forest, and they're kind of a mystery or secretive to them. But I think it's just the darkness that you've gone into to do this transformation. But if you see it here in the back, there's light coming. And then you have Grand Symphony. I think this is the outcome that's going to be after your transformation, after your rebirth here. When you come out of these, the goblin forest into this light here, you're about to have this Grand Symphony transformation. I mean, I think your transformation rebirth process is going to be a Grand Symphony, Taurus. So Taurus, I'm going to read these messages from the book to see if we can, what we can get here for you. And it seems really beautiful. It seems like you're in, like I said, this painful process of transformation right now, rebirthing things, endings possibly. The Fire Prince. When the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation, and he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and take confident and assertive action to reach your goal, envisioning the path of the highest good with the optimistic outlook. The Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward, knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. So that's your ally message. This card also has a challenger message, which is, there are a couple of messages delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Be mindful of starting a fire you can't put out. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will, unless you remove yourself from the action. When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout. This might pertain to workaholism or obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly you won't have any energy left, nor will you see the right through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark where there is no flame to light the way. So yeah, Taurus, I think right now, well, we'll see what the rest of this brings, but I think that you've just gone inward right now to really work on yourself and go through this transformation and rebirth. Let's see what the other messages have here. Okay, Taurus, so we're going to see what this other message is here for you. So Butterfly Spirit 11, transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when Butterfly Spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable. As you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self, indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is the day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. There's also a protection message for this Taurus, which is, Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem to be right now, right? Things seem to be a little... Okay, so these are a really beautiful combination of messages so far. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons, as nature dictates. You are being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions, refusing to surrender and see through the lens of lack and loss, or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course, moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning in to the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly Spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. Well, Taurus, I really believe that actually that second challenger message, protection message, is more aligned with this. Like I said from my intuition before we started off with these messages, that I feel like you're going through, I want to say like a... Well, I had said an ending or transformation. You're going inward right now, and it's a tough challenge, right? Challenging either breakup, transformation, ending, but you're going to go into this like a cocoon stage, or you've been in this cocoon stage, and I believe you're about ready to break free here with your this beautiful transformation and rebirth. So we're going to go on to 5 goblins. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you are wounded and something essential is lost in the experience. Okay, that's actually beautiful, because I think that's, this is just a beautiful, continuation of message here, Taurus. So, I think that there's been a wounding or a loss, here in this experience that you're going through. So I'm going to start over here. Goblins are born when you are wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain within you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unloved. They hold you hostage through low self-esteem, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. So Taurus, this is just one, I think, beautiful message. I think you're going through some sort of ending, some sort of tough transformation, tough ending. It's like a 10 of swords or a tower type moment. If this was a tarot, I would say it was, equal to like a 10 of swords tower. That's put you into a hermit type position. So I think you're going through something extremely tough here. I think you're going inward and transforming, getting ready to transform into a new self. There is a slight warning here, not to have any sort of resentments or anger towards the situation, because that could result in aggression, right? So make sure that you're staying optimistic about the situation, so that you can have a positive transformation and rebirth here, like the butterfly. And the goblins are here actually as a sign to go inward and to face your shadow side, right? And not to be reactive, and not to not to hold yourself hostage of any feelings of self-worth or being unlovable or anything. So you want to fire through that and know that you are lovable, that you are going to have this a beautiful transformation and rebirth here, like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. So a grand symphony, right? I mean, that the grand symphony is going to be the moment that you transform and break free out of that cocoon as the butterfly. That's going to be your grand symphony here. So, Taurus, I'm going to read that card for you, 27. So the key concepts to this card are inclusivity. So that makes sense if you've been in this seclusion, this cocoon, you know, sort of state. So you're going to be coming out of the inclusivity. You're going to be including, or you're going to be coming into inclusivity now that you're coming out of your transformation cocoon stage. Being part of the whole, right? Coming out of that stage again. Removing biases. That's, again, staying positive and not holding grudges, not having any resentments or anything like that, right? Removing biases, seeing the interconnectedness in all, knowing that everything you do has a consequence, unity, consciousness, and the end of division. So I really believe here, it says, as human beings, we have a tendency to see ourselves as separate from others. This perception is the root of the cosmic joke played on all of us. Although our five senses and intellect can help us manage our experiences in the material world, and intuition help us navigate the invisible, we will struggle with the issue of identity and how we fit into the world. You're facing a paradox today. You need to focus on being your unique self, for only you can bring your own special harmony to the symphony of the world. But equally, you need to learn to be selfless and put we before me, seeing yourself as part of the consciousness that unifies us all. You are being invited to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part of the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all life. It's true that you are who you are, and what you do counts in far-reaching ways. Consider this, though. When you listen to music, it's the whole, not any single note on its own, that makes the song come alive. So today, ask yourself, can you be part of something bigger? Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? Can you fully embrace the concept of unity and diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise, and whatever you are dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest hopes. It's time to do your part to sing in harmony with others. Stay in tune and learn the new harmonies and notes. Such sweetness will arise. So, Taurus, I think it's a really beautiful ending to this message. So I think you've had an extremely tough ending, tough situation that you've gone through here, and it made you go inward. It made you go into a cocoon, made you go into a hermit stage, and you're transforming. You're going through a big, huge transformation right now, and after this transformation, after you finish this transformation, Taurus, you're going to come out the other side, out of this cocoon as a new being, as a new, it's going to be a grand symphony. You're going to have a new life, a new whatever is being transformed here for you, whether that's love, relationship, career, Taurus. But it's a big change. It's a life a completion of one thing and a new beginning to another. So, like I said, it is a grand symphony, the transformation that you're going through right now, and just stay strong, because it's tough to go through this sort of transformation, to go through this sort of death and rebirth, right? It's like but just remember, it's like the phoenix. I had like the beginning when I said it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Right? You're going to be like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's going to be a grand symphony when you rebirth into this new beautiful beginning. So Taurus, I hope that you liked this message from Spirit. I hope that it resonated with you. It's beautiful. Stay strong, get through this transformation, because you're going to have just a fantastic light at the other end of this tunnel. So Taurus, thumbs up on this message if you liked it and resonated with it. It helps me know that you're liking my videos and resonating with them. Even further, Taurus, please subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow, helps me know that you're liking my videos. And hit the bell notification, Taurus, if you want to know when I put out more videos like this. So stay strong, Taurus. This is a beautiful transformation you're about ready to have here. Rebirth. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So Taurus, thank you for coming. Thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification. Thanks for coming, Taurus.